Hello, everyone, and welcome to Budget Life with Paula. I'm Paula, and we are here today to close out my October budget. And we're just going to take a look at it right now. If you're new here, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for taking out the time to watch this video. If you're returning, thank you guys so much for checking in on me today. I do want to say that I will probably have my cutesy voice on because my sinus allergies are really bad today. So my voice has been cracking and going in and out. So I normally save that voice for the fun things like all the cash stuffings. Closing my budget is a little bit more serious, and I don't mind using my voice, but it's about to go out right now already. So, but for today's video, it will be the cutesy voice. I will try my best to make sure that I am clear so that you all can hear what I'm saying. Okay.
All right, so let's get started. This spreadsheet is still looking slightly different. I made some adjustments. I will say, oops, I've got two of these pages here. I will say, for those that are new, you will not see, you won't see my deductions that I normally have, that I normally don't share anyway in any of my budgeting videos. That'll be any tithe giving, anything that I contribute to the house. We live with my sister, so you won't see that, and you won't see my amount that I am saving for as a down payment of my new home, purchase of my new home. And this go round, I have removed my 3 income amounts. We're going to strictly look at what went on in my budget for the month of October. I think that'll be a nice twist to it. So let's get right into it. Let me try to zoom in, and we'll just go row by row. All right. So let's see, we'll do it like this. This is the budgeting column, the budgeted amount. So Capital One bill, I budgeted $280, which is a normal. Sprint $386 is the normal. My health insurance, which includes my medical and dental for me and the kiddos. My truck insurance, my PO box is $30. Trunk insurance is $140. The truck registration was due this month, so that was $504, which is not a monthly thing, but I did want to include it here because it was taken out in October. Disney Plus was $25. That leaves, totaling up for my bills, $1,627 for bills. My variable expenses, I'm just checking to make sure you guys can see it. I budgeted $400 for gas, $400 for food, $100 for household. My kids receive a, it's in my daily wallet, so that's why it says daily, but they receive like an allowance or money that I put into their separate envelopes in my wallet. So they each I budgeted out $30 a month for them. Caleb has an additional $30 because he gets his haircut once a month, and that's including tip and everything, so his is a little bit more. I budgeted for October $60 for myself. Pantry budgeted $25, and meat stock up was $25. That totals up to $1,130. I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick, guys. Okay, and so we'll move up. I'm hoping I'm still in frame and you guys can see. Let's see, maybe that's a little bit better. Clearer. All right, so our sinking funds, coming soon binder, I budgeted $24. Holidays and events binder, I budgeted $18. Long-term binder, and I wrote it out, but this binder includes my emergency fund and my house binder. So that's that blue binder that I stuff. So I budgeted $30 out of that. For that binder. And then Lauren's senior year binder, I budgeted $20, which totals up to be $92 for my sinking funds category. Savings and monthly additions. My buffer in the bank, I budgeted for $100. Kids bank accounts automatically gets $90. That's the total for all 3 for the month. My mini savings challenges, that I budgeted $20 for. Let's see. So that totals up to be $210 for the budgeting column for my savings and monthly additions. Miscellaneous. And I created this category, this section. It wasn't originally there, I think, back in September when I started it this way. But I figured I needed to have this category and a couple of rows for it, which will change every month. So I wanted to budget out, get ready for Caleb's birthday, which is in November. I budgeted $100. My special donations, which is the Maui donations and the breast cancer and ovarian cancer donations, I budgeted $16 October. And then Caleb was tracked out, so I budgeted $100 for that. And so, let me see if I can get my papers together. Just checking. I think you guys can see everything still. Hallelujah Night is in October, so I budgeted $50. And then we also had a youth monthly outing that I budgeted for $50. The budget total amount was $316. All right, so now we're going to do totals for the category. The category for bills budgeted was $16.27. Variable expenses was $11.30. Sinking funds was $92. Savings and monthly additions was $210. Miscellaneous was $316. Total categories budgeted was $3,375. So now let's see about how much what we actually did. So I think I'm gonna do it like this because I don't want to cover up everything, and I could just move it. Let's see if you guys in frame. Bear with me because it's been a while since I've done it this way. All right, I think you can see everything now. Okay, so this is the actual column. Mind you, my income and my previous deductions are not listed, and I think that's how we're gonna, going forward, that's how we're gonna do it. So actual bills, Capital One did not change. That was $280. Sprint was a little bit lower, so I paid $360, which was great. Health insurance did not change. Truck insurance did not change. I decided not to stuff anything for the P.O. box because it's not due until the end of November. So I kept that money. I kept that $30. Excuse me, guys. I'm now going to drink something else. Just a little bit of water here. Clear my throat. Truck registration did not change. That was $504. Disney went up for me, so I actually paid, I think it was $26, but honestly, I think it's $26 and some change. So going forward in the month of November, I'm going to budget for $27 because it was $26 and some change. So I'm just going to round it up. The total for bills was $15.72, a little bit less because I did not do the P.O. box and my Sprint bill was lower. Okay. Variable expenses actual. So I actually spent $454 in gas. Food was $450 for the month of October. Household was $170. As you can see, things are starting to add up. Like I'm starting to get that increase. I'm starting to kind of pay more than what I budgeted for. And this is what it's all about when you close out your monthly. You get a chance to see what you actually did. So going forward in November, I will know how to budget. Because gas went up, food went up, and prices on cleaning supplies and our hygiene products and paper products went up. So the kiddos actually only received $20 this month. Caleb's haircut was a little bit, well, it was the same price, so that was $30 for haircut and tip this month, and then $20 for him. I did not change my self from getting $60. I'm sorry, you guys. I was just had a brain freeze. But I did not lower my amount because I needed to get my nails done. So that stayed the same. Pantry prep and meat stock up was $20. So a little bit more than what I budgeted for, and that was $12.64. Okay. So things are moving on up. It's going up. Sinking funds. Sinking funds received $45 instead of $24. Holidays and events was $60. And I did this, so that is a big jump. And I'm trying to see. That received $60. Long-term, which of course it includes my cash emergency fund along with my house binder stuffing, it received $110. Lauren's binder received an extra $5, so that was a total of $25. We were able to stuff $240 in my sinking funds. Savings and monthly additions actual. I only put $40 in the buffer in the bank, that account in the bank. Let's see, the kids received $120 instead of $90, and that's a total of $3. So just divide it by 3. And I think that'll be $40 a piece. So mini savings challenge received $50. The actual here, that's weird, but we're just gonna do it real quick. I've got my calculator handy, so it's 40. It's still balanced out the same. That's weird. I have my formulas. That's 210. I have my formulas on the spreadsheet. I'm just making sure those numbers did add up. Yep, it's the same total, 210, but the money is just allocated differently in different rows, I guess I could say. Miscellaneous. Okay, so I was not able to keep that $100 in Caleb's prep for his birthday because I had an unexpected trip during the month of October. So I used part of that, which is not a problem. His birthday's not till November. I do have time. I was just trying to save in advance, a little bit in advance, for his birthday. Special donations, was able to get $32. Caleb's track out, we went to the Battleship Tour, which is a little bit over 4 hours round trip. It was a day trip. So I spent $100 there. That did not change. Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry up, you guys. My voice is leaving me. Hallelujah night stayed $50. I spent $10 more in the kids' monthly outing. So the total there was $242. Now let's look at the category totals. Okay, so actually for the bills, it was $15.72. Variable expenses was $12.64. Sinking funds was $240. Savings and monthly additions was $210. Same thing. Miscellaneous was $242. Totaling my actual spend out for October was $35.28. I actually budgeted $33.75. So I have this question here at the bottom of the spreadsheet. It says, how did I do this month? So this month I actually spent $153 over. What I wanted to do that's a little bit different, something new, I want to take a look to see, and I'm going to highlight it. I got my highlighter here. And see what the difference was. Pretty much, I think I already know where I spent more money, and that would be in my gas. I'm making sure you guys I'm still in frame. Oops, my gas was more, food was more, household was more. I'm looking. My sinking fund categories, they received a little more. And I do want to say, just because it says I spent $153 more does not mean that I did not have it in my incomes. Just because I'm not sharing my incomes anymore, even after it. But for the end, the closeout, I am not going to share what I'm working with, just because some things have changed in my personal life. So I still want to hold myself accountable and do these types of videos. I just do not want to share that in my monthly closeouts. So let's see, kids received a little bit more, and mini savings challenges received a little bit more. My savings, that's okay, family's home, so if you hear some noise in the background, family's home, and we're all together. Special donations received a little bit more, and we spent a little bit more. I'm hoping I'm in frame. Dear God, I wasn't even checking, just turning pages. But yeah, monthly outing received a little bit more. So here, I was going to use a red. I don't have a red marker handy, and Munchie is not near me. So here for the totals, $153 over is what we spent. I'm not too much worried about it because, like I said, my income did cover it. I just needed to know going forward into November, I want to make sure that I budget a little bit better. I need to definitely increase gas and food and household. I definitely want to increase that budget, those three categories. I was actually glad that I had enough to increase my sinking funds and my savings, and for the donations. I was glad that I had that in my income. It's just where I want to work on is getting my variables, preparing for gas and preparing for food and household needs. You guys, that is all I have for you tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to probably take some allergy medicine and get myself together, and hopefully I will be sounding a lot better. I feel fine. It's just my voice is not all that great. So you guys, thank you so much. Let me zoom you out. Thank you guys so much for taking out the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this is helpful when you are closing out and preparing for your budget. I hope you are doing that each month because it is so very helpful that we finance well when we receive our income. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.